Welcome to the 3 systems many coaches use to build a successful online business. I'm so glad you've chosen to join me. My name is Lisa McDonald. I live in Nova Scotia, Canada. I help coaches, trainers, and consultants with online technology and marketing so that they can have less stress, more time, and they can focus on making money. I'm a techie virtual assistant, so basically I'm the implementer. I set up all of the common technology that coaches use, and I help in implementing your online marketing strategy so you can focus on revenue-generating activities. In case you're wondering about my business name, Transcribble Virtual Assistants, yes, I started out as a transcriptionist. I did medical transcription, and I did audio and video transcription for authors, coaches, and internet marketers. I still do a small amount of transcription, but working with technology and systems is what I really love to do and what I've chosen to specialize in. I've been working primarily with coaches for a number of years now. So today I'm talking about the 3 systems many coaches use to build a successful online business. I categorized everything into 3 groups to make the process a little easier to understand. So basically we have client attraction systems, relationship building systems, and sales systems. There's a lot to cover within each of these systems, and I'll do my best to cover all of it, but because we only have so much time on this webinar, I won't be able to go too deep on all of them. I won't be selling anything directly on this call. However, for those of you who are interested in learning more, later on, I will briefly go over some of my services and my Boost Your Online Visibility package, and we can have a private discussion about it another time if you're interested. But let's get back to the topic and talk for a moment about coaches who have 6-figure businesses. There are some who are working a few hours per day or even several hours per week, leveraging their time and their expertise. And then there are others who are working 80-hour weeks, struggling to work with less than ideal clients and quickly losing their motivation. For the coaches working 80-hour weeks, you may hear them say things like, "If only I could find the right clients. If only I could retain my clients for more than a month or 2. If only I could create products that don't require me to trade hours for dollars." And the truth is, those if-onlys would make all the difference in their business if only they knew how to achieve them. The fact is, though, they can find the right clients, keep them happily paying for months or years, and even dramatically reduce the number of hours they work without lowering their profits. It's a simple, proven system that works to fill your funnel and keep the clients and money coming in predictably and consistently. With client attraction, before your first client can pay you, they have to know who you are and what you do. Client attraction can happen in a dozen different ways. So it's just a matter of choosing the best method for you and your ideal client. Building a relationship. Once your future client has found you, they are unlikely to hire you on first sight. That would be a bit like getting married on the first date. It's possible, but it rarely goes well or lasts long. To have a successful marriage, you first have to build a relationship. The same is true in business. And number 3, making the sale. The final piece of the puzzle is to make the sale. This can happen in a variety of ways, and an ideal sales funnel contains them all, working together seamlessly to present the right offer at the right time and seal the deal. Does this sound too easy? While it's proven to work and easy to set up, it can be confusing to make all the pieces fit together. Through working with coaches who have thriving online businesses, I have become very familiar with the systems and processes they use to run their business and market it online. Let's take a look at these system categories one at a time in more detail. Number 1, client attraction systems. Ask most coaches where their clients come from, and they'll almost always tell you word of mouth. That's great because it skips right over client attraction and relationship building and makes a beeline for the sale. Here's the problem though. It's inconsistent and unpredictable. You need to supplement word-of-mouth advertising with client attraction methods that will fill your funnel. This way, your funnel is always full. How are you going to do that? These days, it's a necessity for every business to have a website. When someone is looking for a product or service, or if they just have a curiosity or burning question, the internet is one of the first places they look. You need to make it easy for people to find your business and discover what value you have to offer them. What kind of website? I've wasted time with many different website platforms, builder sites, free blogging sites, HTML sites, etc. And let me tell you, nothing compares to the functionality and flexibility of WordPress self-hosted sites. Not the free blogging community though. WordPress is easy to use. There are unlimited options for plugins and integrations, and you can easily integrate a blog. WordPress websites do very well in search engine results. Google loves WordPress. And you even have the ability to add forums and membership sites to your website, such as Wishlist Member. WordPress has blogging functionality built right into it, so make sure you're taking advantage of that and make sure your blog is on your domain. It does you and your website no good if you have a completely separate blog, especially on a free blogging site. Your blog needs to be directly on your domain, both for practicality reasons, but more importantly for search engine optimization reasons. Google will rank your website higher in the search engines if your website is updated with fresh, relevant, quality content on a regular basis, which means more ways for potential clients to find you and more traffic to your website. If your website becomes stagnant, Google won't pay attention to it. And of course, you want to make sure that all of your web pages and blog posts are optimized for proper SEO, search engine optimization. Your content, page title and description, images, tags, and categories. That leads me further into blogging. Is blogging still relevant today? That's a question that many online business owners ask. And some will tell you that, like email marketing, blogging is dead. Don't believe them. Blogging is critical for building your audience. It's the very foundation of your client attraction system and forms the centerpiece for everything else you do online. Blogging consistently gives you powerful credibility. Everyone who reads your blog will immediately know you are the expert in your field. Think of it as your resume online. It gives you great searchability. Like I just said, regular fresh content using proven SEO strategies means your blog will rank well in Google and other search engines, putting you in front of your ideal audience. And it also gives you your own web property. Social media and other client attraction methods are important. We'll talk about them in a minute, but they're not yours. You don't own Facebook or YouTube or Pinterest, and you can lose your access to them at any time. Build your business on a web property you own, not one controlled by someone else. If you're not into writing, but you love making videos, make video blogs. People love video, and you can repurpose and share the video in so many other ways. However, I would recommend having your VA transcribe the videos to include in the blog post along with the video. This will be better for your search engine optimization and give people the option of learning from you in their preferred method, watching and listening, or reading. A couple of things you'll want to add to your blog posts. A call to action. Be sure to add a call to action at the end of every blog post, whether it's to sign up for your newsletter, a free offer, a paid product or service, or to share your blog post on social media. Tell people what you want them to do. Add social media share buttons. Don't forget to add these. People like to share good, useful, and inspiring content with their friends and colleagues. Make it easy for them to do this with a click of a button. Also, when people are sharing your blog posts on social media, it shows Google that your website is relevant and of interest to people. So this does help your search engine ranking. What is the key to successful blogging? Consistency. You absolutely must commit to blogging regularly. You don't have to blog every day, although you certainly can. At the very least, do it once a month, but weekly will be much more effective. No matter how frequently you blog, you do have to set a schedule that works for you and stick to it. To do any less is going to frustrate your readers and waste your time. Write your content or film your video and hand it off to your virtual assistant to publish it on your blog and share on social media. Judging by the number of social media platforms out there, it's pretty clear that being social accounts for a huge amount of all time spent online. While it's generally not a good idea to base your entire business on any social media platform, it is a necessary part of your overall success. Not all social media platforms are created equal, though, and not all of them will be suitable for your business type or audience. Your market might love Pinterest, but completely avoid Twitter. They might hang out on LinkedIn, but hate Facebook. They might love Facebook for groups, but not participate on a personal profile. Your job is to find out where your target market spends most of its time and establish your presence there as well. Start conversations, share your blog posts, encourage engagement, and simply be seen. This is all about client attraction and relationship building, so make sure your ideal client can find you on his or her favorite social sites. Don't forget to have a professional-looking photo on all of your social media pages and profiles, and add a custom cover image where allowed to represent your business. Your cover image should have a similar look and feel as your website to have a consistent flow so as not to confuse potential clients. Don't overlook LinkedIn as a way to connect with potential clients and joint venture or referral partners. This is like having your resume and business card all rolled into one. It's a professional site, so you don't want to share the same kind of relaxed content that you might find on Facebook and Twitter. Generally, keep it business related. Completely fill out your profile, use keywords strategically, publish your blog posts and articles right on the network, and connect with at least 500 people, clients, ideal clients, and colleagues to increase your chances of being found in LinkedIn and internet searches. As I said, publish your blog post articles right on LinkedIn Publishing for more exposure. This is important. Join LinkedIn groups where your ideal clients and possible joint venture and referral partners hang out, and get involved in conversations. While you're checking out social media platforms, don't neglect YouTube. As the second largest search engine, this is a must-have tool in every coach's toolbox. Getting on camera is ideal, but if you're shy, there are plenty of other ways to make video work for you, such as screen share, slide presentations, photo montages, and animations. Like all other client attraction methods, though, video relies heavily on consistency. Don't think you can create 1 or 2 videos and suddenly have a ton of YouTube followers. Instead, aim for creating at least 1 video per week. It doesn't have to be long. In fact, it's probably better if it's not. But it does have to provide great information. 2 to 3 minutes is generally long enough. Answer questions that clients and potential clients ask you. Share a tip on something. Turn some of your blog post content into short video tips. You can add videos to your website, to your blog posts, share them on other social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, etc., and even send them out via email and newsletters. For list building and sales, you really can't beat the power of a teleseminar or webinar. They give you the opportunity to introduce yourself to a previously unknown audience, to prove your expertise by sharing valuable information, to grow your mailing list by partnering with a colleague in a complementary niche, and to make sales through time-limited offers. Many coaches use free teleseminars or webinars to grow their email lists, as well as draw in their ideal clients and give them a chance to get to know them even better. The free teleseminar or webinar is most often an introduction to a coaching program, service, or package, but it could also be an invitation to a complimentary strategy session or discovery call. The invitation or offer is generally made near the end of the call. What you offer depends on how you want to work and the level you are at in your business. Once you've created 2 or 3 presentations, you'll always be prepared to speak, whether at a conference, a telesummit, a podcast, or anywhere else your audience is. Some favorite systems include Instant Teleseminar, which I'm a big fan of, Webinar Jam, and GoToWebinar. These are reliable systems with monthly subscriptions. If you're going to be doing teleseminars and webinars fairly regularly, they are definitely a good investment. What I like about Instant Teleseminar is your attendees can call in by phone or Skype, or listen via webcast, so it's convenient for them. And you can also show slides. I used to use a WordPress plugin called Hangouts plugin, which was then renamed RunClick. I didn't find it very user-friendly, but it allowed me to broadcast my webinar on my website using Google Hangouts. This was a one-time cost. Recently, a client purchased the Webinar Ally plugin, which is the same idea except so much easier to use. I decided to buy it for myself and test it out, and that is what I'm using for this webinar. Now, of course, these plugins don't have all of the features of the monthly systems I mentioned. There are some free teleseminar systems as well, such as freeconferencing.com and freeconferencecall.com, but I found the sound quality to not be as good, and your attendees will likely have to pay long-distance fees to call in. Public speaking. How many of you just thought, ugh? Some of you may love public speaking, and others of you may be like me. I prefer to hide behind my computer, and as a virtual assistant, it's a little bit easier for me to do that, although still not in my best interest. However, public speaking is an important component for your success as a coach. Public speaking is an ideal way to get in front of your ideal clients and really speed up the know, like, trust time. Wherever you're speaking, the audience members will feel an instant connection, and if your topic resonates with them, you're well on your way to turning those listeners into buyers. Public speaking doesn't have to mean you get up in front of an audience of thousands, though. And you probably shouldn't, at least not at first. Start small, with local business networking events, Chamber of Commerce meetings, and other intimate gatherings. Niche conferences are another great opportunity to be seen. If you're not comfortable on stage, get some practice and grow your confidence by joining a local Toastmasters group or taking a Dale Carnegie course. You might also consider working with a speaking coach. Look for local events, niche conferences, and meetup groups. The second system is relationship building systems. Once you have the attention of your ideal clients, you need to develop the relationship to build the like and trust of the frequently mentioned know, like, and trust factor. It's not enough for a potential client to stumble across your blog or social media accounts, or even for him or her to buy your new book. You also have to maintain contact and become the go-to expert if you want to turn those chance meetings into sales. Email marketing. Like blogging, many gurus will tell you that email is dead. In reality, email marketing is very much alive and is still the single best way to stay in touch with your potential clients. But the key here is to stay in touch. You can't simply ask for their email address in exchange for a free gift and then only reach out when you have something to sell. Doing that is a surefire way to destroy any trust they have in you. Instead, commit to a regular email series that provides useful, actionable advice and little to no selling. This will train your readers to expect great content from you and help improve your open rates. The occasional sales pitch will be received much better when it's part of an otherwise information-based series. Many online businesses have even brought back the weekly newsletter. This is a colorful, information-packed email that typically contains an article, resources, and even a related products section that offers a soft sell. Again, the key to this strategy is consistency. So if you do decide to launch a newsletter, be sure to commit to it for at least several months in order to better gauge its effectiveness. In-person networking. As old-fashioned as it might sound, in-person networking can really cement a relationship that begins online. Attending conferences is a fantastic way to meet your ideal client, just when he or she is ready to make a commitment in their business or life. It's also fantastic for creating referral relationships, as you never know who may know someone who needs your help. Business networking events can be productive as well, especially if you live in a large metropolitan area. Check meetup groups, BNI chapters, and other organizations for events where your ideal client is likely to attend. Complementary strategy sessions, discovery calls, or consultations. You can also network in person by providing complementary strategy sessions. In fact, this tried and true method is a favorite among coaches looking to grow their business. Not only are free consultations perfect for showing your potential clients how you can help them achieve their goals, but they're also ideal for weeding out the tire kickers. By creating an application of sorts, you can easily separate the action takers from those who simply want to pick your brain, or who are not committed to making the changes necessary to reach their goals. You can also use your free consultations to determine if you really want to work with someone. Since not everyone is your ideal client, a short phone call is ideal for getting to know someone better and deciding if you want to continue the relationship. The third system is sales funnels. Now that you have your client attraction and relationship building systems in place, the only thing between you and your six-figure year are more well thought out sales systems to handle sales, follow-ups, and even customer support automatically, leaving you free to continue to grow the discovery and relationship components. At its most basic, your sales system must contain your funnel. This begins with your client attraction and free gift, the entry to the funnel, and continues through low-cost products and services, right down to your high-end VIP coaching program. Your payment system. Whether a shopping cart or a simple PayPal button, you have to have a way for people to pay you and for them to receive their product. Customer support. This includes everything from your frequently asked questions page to follow-up messages and encouragement. The last thing you want is for your clients to feel they've been abandoned as soon as they make a purchase. Let's look more deeply at your sales funnel. Entire books have been written about sales funnels, but here's the basic idea. Your sales funnel begins with your free information, free access to you, your blog, social media updates, YouTube videos, etc. These are things that anyone online can access at zero cost. Following that are your free gifts that require an opt-in, which would be your irresistible free offer, also known as the lead magnet. The cost of access isn't money, but rather an email address. These include checklists, worksheets, a tip sheet, video training, short reports, resource guides, ebooks, an audio download, etc. It's important to collect email addresses from the people who land on your website, and offering a free gift is the most effective way because nobody voluntarily signs up for a newsletter anymore. Your free gift needs to be something irresistible that people in your target market just can't pass up. It should have a catchy title and be something that solves a problem or answers questions that your ideal client would have. If you don't have an effective email capture system on your website, above the fold so people don't have to scroll down to see it, potential clients may leave and not return, and you will not be able to use the email marketing strategies already mentioned to keep in touch and build the relationships that will lead them to buy. Next in your funnel are low-cost or entry products. Depending on your market, low cost might be $7 or it might be $97. Only you can determine what your entry-level rate is. Whatever price you choose, you want it to be good value for the money, and you want the price to be attractive enough that the target market you're focusing on will take action and buy. People who buy an entry-level product are more likely to move through your funnel and buy mid or high-end products and programs. Next are your mid-range products, followed by those top-end elite coaching offers. Ideally, your sales funnel will work in conjunction with your social media, your blog, and your email autoresponders to move people from the top through to the bottom over a period of time. If you find that people opt in for your free offer, buy your low-cost items, but don't purchase your higher-end products consistently, you have what's called a leaky funnel. It simply means that buyers are escaping your funnel at some point. Identify where your trouble spots are, and you'll be closer to your earning potential. Draw out your sales funnel with your free offer at the top. This is your opt-in, followed by your low and mid-priced products, and finally your highest cost program at the bottom. One thing to consider: do your email messages, follow-up marketing, and other information work together to move buyers through the process? special offers and upsells. When a visitor lands in your cart, your relationship with them has reached a new level. If they buy, you're in the perfect position to offer more in terms of an upsell, cross-sell, or one-time offer. You'll see this in action whenever you buy from places like Amazon or Walmart. Before you click the Buy button, you'll often see a row of items with the heading, Customer who bought this item also bought. This encourages buyers to explore other related items and ultimately increases the average sale amount. You can do the same thing in many of the most common shopping carts available today, including One Shopping Cart, Infusionsoft, and Entreport. But even if your cart doesn't have that option, you can often add a few related items to each checkout or thank you page. But what if a customer lands in your cart and doesn't buy? Perhaps they decided the cost was too high, or that they're not quite ready for this product. That's the perfect opportunity to offer a downsell, a lower priced item in the same category. Your downsell might be a light version of the item they almost bought, or a self-study course rather than live training, or an ebook instead of an on-site workshop. The point with the downsell is to turn a no into a sale, even if the sale is of your lowest priced product. It's much easier to sell to a customer than to sell to a visitor. So if your downsell converts, it's a powerful tool. Shopping carts, payment gateways, and product delivery. If you want to sell products and services via your website, you will need a shopping cart system of some kind. What you need depends on your activities, the number of products and services you offer, how much you're currently bringing in, joint venture activity, and what additional shopping cart services you need, such as email marketing, autoresponders, affiliate system, tracking, and other integrations. Keep in mind that the cart you choose and the method of product delivery can mean the difference between making a sale and not. While PayPal button is really all it takes to collect payment online, it might not be enough to instill confidence in your audience. You often can't automatically add people to your email marketing list and autoresponders, with a couple of exceptions. So that may need to be done manually, which takes time and could actually get you in trouble with anti-spam laws. If your customer has purchased a digital product, they likely won't be able to automatically download them after purchase, and you will have to manually send the files. If your ideal client is older or is used to doing business offline, they might not be comfortable with just PayPal as an option. Consider upgrading to a cart that offers credit card payments as well, so they'll feel better about security. If you're planning on doing product launches and joint venture activities, and you're likely to have huge surges of income during that time, beware. PayPal is famous for freezing accounts without warning due to these scenarios. Your money and account could be inaccessible for 30 days or longer. If this happens and this is your only source of receiving payments, you're up a creek without a paddle. This is why having a credit card merchant account is so strongly recommended. There are many options available, and you'll need to do your homework to find a merchant that is reliable, reasonably affordable, and that will integrate with whatever shopping cart you choose to use. As far as shopping carts, your cart should also be as professional as possible. WooCommerce, which is a WordPress plugin, might seem like a great option. It's free after all. But does it really present the image you want to portray? Do you have the proper security and SSL certificates to protect the purchase information if you are processing credit cards directly on your website through WooCommerce? Shopping cart systems like One Shopping Cart, Infusionsoft, and Ontraport, let your clients know that you're committed to their business and to them. And these systems have an integrated CRM and email marketing system, so you can not only ensure automatic delivery of digital products, but follow-up emails related to the product and your services. After all, product delivery is best when handled automatically, not only for you, but for your clients as well. Imagine if you make a purchase at 8 p.m. on a Friday evening and you have to wait until Monday morning for delivery because the seller is offline for the weekend. You won't be thrilled with the experience, and neither will your buyers. So be sure whichever cart you choose has the capability to deliver products automatically within minutes of purchase. Your cart should also handle refunds, coupons, bundles, upsells, downsells, and other e-commerce components with ease. Sophisticated buyers have come to expect this of the merchants they buy from. And if you don't offer such things, you'll likely be passed over in favor of someone who does. Many coaches, trainers, and consultants start off with a shopping cart like One Shopping Cart. And once their business is going strong and the cost is not a concern, they may upgrade to Infusionsoft or Ontraport because of the additional marketing and tracking features offered. Now, Infusionsoft is expensive, so if the pricing scares you, you're not ready for it yet. Work on building up your business and revisit the option later. It's somewhere around a $2,000 setup fee and then $200 to $500 per month, depending on the package you need. It really is a great platform that focuses on tracking and marketing integration. The features are nice to have, but if looking at the cost increases your heart rate and stresses you out, you don't need those extra features right now. I see many people get pushed into using Infusionsoft before they're actually ready for it. Customer support. From the moment of purchase onward, and really even before, your clients and customers deserve the best support you can offer them. It begins with product delivery, which we've already covered, continues with follow-up and encouragement, private and group calls, product updates, and more. Begin by incorporating a series of emails, also known as autoresponder emails. That encourages clients to both use the products they purchased and participate in any groups or other live training available to them. You can offer encouragement to your buyers whether your program runs live or as a self-study plan. Simply set up your emails in an autoresponder to go out on a regular schedule, and your clients and customers will be much more likely to not only complete your program, but to purchase others from you as well. For questions that require an answer from your team, canned responses can easily take care of 80% or more of the questions and inquiries you received. Not only that, but you can and should craft your responses to gently nudge your clients and potential clients more deeply into your funnel. Solid systems can transform your business. If you're not earning that six-figure salary you deserve, chances are one or more of these systems are lacking. Perhaps you have lots of traffic to your blog and social media, but few sales. That would be an indication that your relationship building system needs some work. If engagement is rocking, but you're not making sales, it's time to take a look at your sales system. If your sales system is good, but you want to increase your profits, who doesn't? Then a good hard look at your funnel is probably in order. Also, check your follow-up system if your customers buy once but never again. And of course, if there's no traffic at all, and you can trace each and every client back to a referral, Your client attraction system likely needs an overhaul. I do want to stress, though, that these three systems work best when they're tightly integrated with each other. A client attraction system alone can bring in clients, but it won't be efficient or consistent. A relationship system will help grow your list and build your audience, but it will be slow going if you don't have a great client attraction system in place. Take a look at your overall business and identify those areas where each system could use some sprucing up. Whether your social media accounts are outdated, your blog looks like a ghost town, your sales system, your sales funnel is as leaky as a piece of cheesecloth, take the steps needed to tighten those systems up, and you'll be well on your way to earning that six-figure paycheck. This is just an overview of the processes and systems that are used by many successful coaches working online today. There are more components, but everything circles back to getting people on your email list and getting people to take action by showing them the value you can offer them. As a techie virtual assistant, I offer technical support in everything we talked about and more, including WordPress websites and blog management, social media, email marketing and newsletters, sales pages, landing pages, lead pages, one shopping cart, Infusionsoft, Entreport, membership sites, product launch management, teleseminar and webinar setup, telesummit management, and transcription as well. I do sometimes take on new clients on a per-project basis to get systems or websites set up, and this is when time allows, so there may sometimes be a waiting list. This may be an option for those of you who need aspects of your client attraction, relationship building, and/or sales systems implemented. For those of you who have some or all of your systems set up, but you need ongoing help to manage it so you can focus on revenue-generating activities, I have a 3-month Boost Your Online Visibility package to help you attract your ideal clients and educate your target market about what you do and how you can help them. Together, we will create that consistent online presence and build a know, like, and trust factor. I will post your blogs to your WordPress site, keep your website security up to date, including malware scans and website backups, put together your newsletter 1 to 4 times per month, manage your social media, and create relevant social media content for the social networks you want to focus on. This package is customized for you based on your activities and goals, and other services can be added as necessary. For the first 12 to apply, I'm offering a 30-minute complimentary strategy session with me where we'll talk about your goals for 2016, what systems and programs you're currently using, what systems you need to implement to help you achieve your goals, and where you're struggling when it comes to managing your online technology and marketing. Our time together will allow you to discover if outsourcing and delegating may be a valid option for you. You can click the strategy session link right below the webinar video screen. Don't forget to take advantage of this complimentary strategy session. There are only 12 available. I hope you have found this information helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today.